Yes! Woo! We finally got confirmation about Dungeons and Tears of the Kingdom. Traditional Zelda dungeons are in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm so happy about this. If you can't tell, I am thrilled. So, the way this works, at least according to Nintendo, the dungeons are designed based on the regions that they're in, like Dungeons of Old. They brought up Ocarina of Time, so something like that. But they don't mention anything about weapons or gadget-specific design. You know, traditional Zeldas usually, you get the hookshot. Now the next dungeon's going to be about the hookshot. So we don't know anything about that, but there's still some mystery as to how these dungeons will work. Concerning that, I'm totally fine with that. This is great news. I don't know why it took so long for Nintendo to say anything, but as a person who wasn't totally sold on Tears of the Kingdom, I was absolutely going to play it. I was absolutely going to buy it. I'm sold now. Shrines were cool, but they weren't dungeons. Shrines were these bite-sized dungeons that didn't feel like dungeons. They felt like puzzle rooms, You know when you went into a shrine, it was either going to be something very specific like a puzzle room or a combat room or something like that, right? But it's not a dungeon. The beauty of dungeons were that they were these meaty places to explore that combined combat with puzzles, and they were their own places to explore. They had their own secrets to find. And the shrines didn't accomplish that, and the divine beasts were close. They almost had it, but it didn't quite scratch that itch. According to a lot of people, yeah, that's how they felt. So now I'm curious to know what a Breath of the Wild style traditional Zelda dungeon feels like. And we're about to find out in Tears of the Kingdom. But this is why Tears of the Kingdom is going to be great. The best products are the ones that improve on what they did before, and they don't sacrifice their design values. Pokemon Gold and Silver, I think, is the best sequel ever. Didn't compromise the design of Pokemon, while also improving on literally everything Pokemon Red and Blue got wrong, and then improved even more on that, added some stuff, all of that. Brilliant. Star Wars Jedi Survivor just came out, improved on everything Jedi Fallen Order did, and didn't sacrifice its design. You see other games get mixed receptions that don't hit as well. Dead Space 2 is different from Dead Space 1, and Dead Space 3 is different from Dead Space 2. But it's not like those games didn't get positive reception. But when you look back at those, the way people talk about them, they're like, oh, Dead Space 2 is better than Dead Space 1. But other people are like, no, Dead Space 1 is better because it was like this and all that. There's mixed reception on that entire franchise because each game is different. Tears of the Kingdom was always going to be a sequel to Breath of the Wild, but Nintendo still had to execute their vision that included fan feedback and stick to their design. They're doing that. I hate weapon breaking with every fiber of my being. I hate how clunky it is to scroll through the menus. I hate how your weapon breaks so often, but Nintendo doubled down on their vision for creativity. That is the reason why they do that. It allows you to be more creative. So they did that, and they figured out a way to increase durability. Now we learn they're adding traditional Zelda dungeons. That's how great franchises stay great. Nintendo sticks with their vision, which is what got them here with Breath of the Wild, and they figure out a way to compromise with fans without sacrificing that vision. Think about all the games that have community involvement, early access kind of stuff. So many of them don't have this concrete vision because the community drives the decision making. You can't do that. You can listen, you can incorporate, but if it doesn't line up with the original vision, you can't make it work. It's just not going to reach the heights that it can. I wish they got rid of weapon breaking. I'm one of those people. I wish they got rid of it, but I'm willing to try their workaround. Nintendo's like, we know some of y'all don't like this, but we believe in our design and the reason behind it. But try this. We hope you like the compromise. And I hope I do too. I do hope I like it. But Nintendo accomplished their goal with somebody like myself. I'm willing to try it. They didn't sacrifice their vision, their creative vision, but I'm willing to try it. I'm in. I am totally in. Despite this thing that I really don't like, I'm in. So we can sail away from the port now. I've boarded the all-in boat for Tears of the Kingdom. I cannot wait to play it. How do you feel about the news that Nintendo has traditional dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom? You know where to comment. Tap whatever thumb you like and subscribe for more conversations on the latest video games and news.